And we're live. We are live, and this is the EuroScrum for Wednesday, October 8th, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Who cares, right? I mean, time just flies by. These moments will be lost in time as tears are lost in rain. That's from Blade Runner, actually. Anyway,
I thought you were talking about rebasing.
Oh, yes.
That whole monologue.
Yes.
Things you people wouldn't believe.
Yeah, exactly. So, let's see. Let's go to Sasha. What's up with you, and what are your plans? And
well, I mean,
I see you haven't made any progress with the avatar yet, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry. I'll consider myself shunned from now on. Yeah, no, I just did a little bit of coding after you left last night, and then left it at that.
Yeah, and I pulled down your code, and I did small changes, and I I converted those seconds in the view to 2 minutes. So you might want to pull down my changes if you want. You know, from my repository. That would be good.
I'm part of it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Are you hearing me?
Let me just leave and rejoin.
Oh, the other guys, are you hearing me?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's only Sasha then. Yeah, Sasha, leave and rejoin, perhaps. And in the meantime, let's go to who? Who's yeah, Rene. If you go, perhaps.
Okay, I do. Well, I'm just working through this FIFO of my pull request, like digging through the comments and well, doing changes and commenting again.
Yeah, well, you generated quite a lot of comments, but there wasn't any major blockers or anything. It was just some styling things, right?
Yeah, I don't consider them as blockers. I mean, I totally appreciate to be commented on, and so I like it.
Cool. So you were doing some updates to that, push it up to GitHub. Yeah. So it's a very good feature. You know, one big comment from me was whether we could, you know, add a method to, you know, test send a message to. Yeah, I think that could be a good thing.
Yeah, that's very good, I think.
So if you could incorporate that, that would be great. Or if you feel that it's a bit outside of the scope of the story, we can create a new feature request for that.
I think I just do it.
Okay, cool. So are you available for pairing this afternoon?
I think on request it's no problem, but I have not this fixed time because I'm actually also working.
Okay.
And so cool. I think it will work out.
All right. Well, I'll okay. Yes. Well, Craig, right?
Yep.
What's up with you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. My only blocker's time at the moment.
Yes.
We're always blocked on time, but sometimes it's a little bit worse than others. We're getting ready for client meeting on Thursday, so what we're trying to do on Osra is focus all the sprint energy in the first 10 days, and then that gives us, or 12 days, and then that gives us a couple of days to prepare ready for the client meeting. So, and we found a small problem that we have to deal with where we've made a code change which prevents us manually making adding orphans to the graphical user interface, which makes the client review a little more difficult. So we're working on that, ready for the client meeting.
Oh well, okay. What happened? I mean,
well, eventually, it's just how the commits have landed. Eventually, orphans will never be created through the GUI. They'll be imported through an Excel spreadsheet.
Okay.
And that when that spreadsheet's uploaded, it makes links into partner and links into a partner list or an orphan list, and those have now been set in active record. But of course, the GUI's not been updated to reflect that because it's going to be removed.
Okay. So you mean that the orphan information will never be actually manually?
No, the client says they always want to import it by a spreadsheet, and they don't want the facility to be able to do it graphically, because they import lists of orphans through a spreadsheet. So, and
that's a rather unusual. I mean, I understand it's a client request, but isn't that a rather unusual?
Yes, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me down the line, if they realise that's not the greatest ideas, and we have to change. But
all right, yeah. Well, it's up to them.
That's the way it is, isn't it?
Okay. On a totally unrelated topic, great work on your avatar.
Thank you. We've got one like that above the fireplace, so children won't go near the fire and burn themselves.
So anyhow, any chance that you could update this Gravatar thing? I'm just, I mean, it's nice with this abstract, thing, but.
Sorry, I thought you meant my Google one. Do you know?
No. Your Google one is actually, one of the best ones.
It's just laziness. To do that, I have to go and create a WordPress account and set up a Gravatar, and I don't have one, and it keeps getting put to the bottom of the list.
Okay. Anything I can do to bump that up a notch on your priority list? If I say please, for instance, would that?
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay, Greg. I leave it then up to you. I'm saying please officially right now, and then the rest is up to you.
Okay.
Never mind. Okay.
It would be really cool if those could import from GitHub or something.
It would. Yeah. And one would think that we were actually doing that because GitHub is actually. I think GitHub is using Gravatar as we are.
Well, if GitHub uses Gravatar, why?
I don't know. If I knew, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Okay.
But
it's an interesting conversation to find out.
Mm-hmm. And I make a note of this because now when you say that, it should actually. I'm gonna write up a feature request on website 1 for this. That we actually import GitHub because we have access to that information. So we could just say that if there's if Gravatar returns an empty whatever, then we should check for it at GitHub because we do have that. I know for a fact.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
That would be good. That would even make me smile, which is a rare event.
Oh, really? Really? Well, that makes me smile. Yeah. And also, I want to extend a great thank you for you actually being here, Craig, because I was monitoring the conversation on the Ostro channel, and I was really saddened a little bit saddened by Nick's comment, and it makes me feel that we've done a terrible job with him at least.
I don't think you do a bad job. I guess everyone comes and joins and gets different things, but I like to sort of straddle and see what's going on everywhere. So
I mean, for me personally, it's a learning experience as a whole. The whole community, and I've learned a lot by monitoring what's going on in local support and Autograders, and Autograders being a pure Ruby project. I've been around for over a year now, and I think that being in scrums where we talk about different projects is a learning experience by itself, because you hear things what people done in for instance local support or website 1 and Ostra and blah blah blah, and you get some ideas about what you can do in your own project. So yeah. I think that is one of the most important things for me, being a part of Agile Ventures, because otherwise I could just sit and hack away on my freelance projects and don't give a shit about anything.
Yeah.
But that's not social, and that's not pair programming, and that's not growing as a person. So I was really like I raised my eyebrows like, oh really? When I read Nick's comment, I was like, shoot.
I've not seen this. Have I looked at that?
Yeah, well,
I'll have a look back up the chats and.
Yeah, well, he said that personally he doesn't feel any connection to Agile Ventures, and that Agile Ventures, after you join another project on Website 1, it just kind of loses its value as a community, but becomes rather a platform. And I strongly disagree. I mean, new members doesn't necessarily have to work on Website 1. Website 1 is just one of the many projects in Agile Ventures. It's one of the biggest ones, but it's not the only one. I mean, historically, local support and autograders have been much more active than Website 1. It's just
and there'll be flux as well going forwards, won't there?
Yeah.
I mean, it's dynamic and it's continually changing.
I think potentially there was it's a shame that there are some members that came in while there was a lack of management. Certain things were done a little more ad hoc than when we actually wanted it to be. But we're right back on track and trying to do our best, and managing this project as closely mimicking the enterprise project, like a real client and dev team collaboration.
Yeah, client driven.
But anyway, hopefully we get some things sorted out on tonight's meeting. Any blockers, Craig? Any plans for today?
I'm not going to get much done today. I might manage to drop in on another scrum, but I won't get any coding done today. I've got other bits of work to do, and then I'll see how I'm doing tonight. I think I might be, depending on schedules, I might be able to grab an hour or so tonight.
We'd love to see you at the Agile Ventures planning meeting if you can make it.
That's 6:15, isn't it?
6:15, yes.
Is that UTC?
That's UTC, yes. Agile Ventures planning, 6:15 p.m.
Yeah, alrighty.
Yeah, I'm UTC. Yeah, 5 minutes prior to you guys, Ostra, Daily Scrum. Yes. So if you can make it, that would be good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do me. I was doing some code review on RNS pull request. I'm working on some client projects right now, so I won't be able to do much pairing this afternoon. Tonight, I have an hour and a half to spare on working on my story. So I'm telling this to Sasha because I don't know if he's still around right now. But I don't know if he hoped for us to pair this afternoon. But anyway, and I will be attending the Agile Venture plan. And thing is blocking me apart from time, as everybody else, I guess. Sampriti, you want to have a go?
Yeah, I just finished. I've almost finished the 2-point story on the GitHub commit count. The only thing that's blocking me is some aspect issues, and I was working on the dependencies thing, and again, the only thing that's blocking me there is some aspect issues. I was hoping to pair with someone to help. Like, I needed some advice on how to do things.
Okay.
How to write a particular spec. So if someone could help me with that, I will be glad to do that. Other than that, my plans are to finish up the feature and submit a pull request for the GitHub commit counting, and for the dependencies things also I should be able to submit a pull request.
Okay. Perhaps Rene, are you available to do a session with Sampradeep?
I guess yes.
Perhaps you guys. I have a question for you, Sampriti, and also everybody else here. I run a gem called Brakeman. It's a tool to analyze security flaws in Ruby code. And I got I don't know if you're seeing this. Let me make this a little bigger. I'm getting 5 security warnings, of which 3 are high. there's a session secret should not be included in version control, and there are also 2 SQL injection warnings, and also remote code execution must assignment. You want me to, should I paste this someplace, store it someplace, and we can have a go at this, try to solve this?
I think 6, how many are there? Yeah, I think, yes.
At least
all
3 of them will be
first
solved with upgrading to Rails 4.1.5 here, so.
0.6, yeah. 5 of them will be solved, sorry, 4 of them will be solved after my dependencies PR. The first one, I think it's just a matter of changing that to an n variable. That's
okay.
it.
Okay. So what I need to do is set this secret key base as a environmental variable, and we do an update in those session settings.
Yep. And you should generate a new secret key base using. There's a command called rake secret. If you run that, then it'll give you a new key which you should use in production. So if you run rake secret, it will give you a new key which you should use in like website 1 production. And this key the original key can be still used in can be still used in the development environment.
Okay.
Will that impact everyone's session keys?
Yes, I think all the sessions will be reset if that's changed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. I need to update my skills on security. I'm just probably I'm going to work for a financial institution doing some Rails development there. So, and security is really important for them. So I need to. I'm going to be asking you for help probably, Sempriti, because you're our hacker. So you're the master of hacking. Right? Good. That would be it from us right now, I think.
Thomas, I need some help from you. Like, if you go to the website 1 channel, you'll see I've posted a message. Can you just paste that in quickly? Because I am having some issues with RSpec.
Oh, let me just check that.
I just need the callback URL. That's it.
Yeah, gotcha. Hold on a second. I don't recall on top of my head, so what is it? Applications, right?
No, it's in website 1. You need to go to website 1. Then settings. Oh, I don't know. It's in website 1 and then settings, I think.
Yeah.
Go to website. Open up website 1. Go to the settings. There should be a settings, right? Like, yeah, and then webhooks and services, maybe.
No.
Nah,
No. That's in. That's on Agile Ventures, I think.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Settings. Yeah, here we go. Okay, hold on. Applications, localhost, and the callback. Oh, callback is only localhost.
All right. Can you just put a slash after that, please? Like after the authorization callback URL, just put a slash. Yep.
Okay.
Update application. I just want to try.
All right. Done.
Okay. Hold on. Just stay there for a moment. I need to test this out. So. Give me 1.
Okay, we got 283 users using GitHub authorization. Cool. Good. In production. And also, just to remind you guys, we have this project called Agile Ventures Community with some documents, and there is this document, this agenda for tonight's meeting. Feel free to add any inputs you want to, discuss tonight to this document. If you want, just click the edit button and write whatever you want. Then your ideas and your topics can make
Thomas,
the meeting.
Do you have like 5 minutes now? Like after the Scrum ends, I need you to try something on your machine. You have 5
Sure.
minutes.
Yes. Let's wrap up the Scrum and we can work some on that. Okay.
Take care, guys.
If there's nothing else, I'm going to stop the broadcast. All right, take it easy, Craig. See you later. Thanks for being here, Renee and Sampriti. Thank you.